The Gummy Bears theme song, good Lord. Are you kidding me, bro? That thing was just epic. It was an epic song, well crafted, all the kind of stuff, took through all the emotions sometimes.
What was that?
Yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Jericho. This is Zap. We are 6-time award-winning, international award-winning pop hip hop group Band of Future. We make clean, fun music that everyone can listen to with a sound that's uniquely California. You are now tuned into the License Circus podcast. We talk about stuff that's just fun, that's interesting, and that's straight up ridiculous. Before we start, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share this video with two people that were like kids in the 90s, okay? Because what I'm going to talk about today is cartoon theme songs. Debate me on this. The best era of cartoon theme songs was in the 90s. We had it was incredible music. I think the people that are in our demographic can agree. We had everything, man. We had Tailspin. We had Darkwing Duck. We had Tiny Toon Adventures. We had Doug and Rugrats. And I can keep going on, right? The music was just so much better. And so it's such a part of our, DNA, if you will, that I saw a graduation where the principal decided to tell the story of his class by taking them through the music that they listened to when they were kids. It was so dope. He would and when you guys were 8, you said this, and then he put on the theme song to Rocko's Modern Life and lose their mind. And it was such a big part of their upbringings, big part of mine. Their songs I think about all the time. And I'm just like, I've heard some of the stuff that's a little bit more recent. And one, I understand it's not for me, but just strictly from a musical sense, I don't think it's quite on par anymore, man. I really don't.
Damn.
I know.
It's going to throw all of the music creators under the bus?
Well, yeah, but I have a theory, okay? I got theories, man. But yeah, all the Adventure Times and shout out to the Backyardigans. They did some good stuff. But all the Adventure Times of the world and even Rick and Morty, and I just don't think the music's quite as good. But I think I have a theory. I do have a theory. Back in the day, if you listen to it, it was all real instruments. It was full bands, and it was just like this interaction. The Gummy Bears theme song. Good Lord, are you kidding me, bro? That thing was just epic. It was an epic song, well crafted, all the kind of stuff. Took through all the emotions sometimes.
What was that?
I confused Rescue Rangers theme song with the Gummy Bears one. That's why.
I see.
That's Rescue Rangers. Forget that Gummy Bears starts. But anyway, but the idea is that they had all these big productions, and I think nowadays what happens is that because people are pretty proficient with instruments and because they're good at producing or whatever, a lot of shows have one guy that does everything or two, and there's just something about that I think loses a little bit of what the essence of what the other stuff had before. And I'm sure there were examples of people that did songs back then that were still just one or two people. But in general, I thought there was a big community of people that were creating the songs, and they were just timeless. And I mean, I want to hear a band that just does those.
There is a band.
Really? Well then.
Oh no! You know what? I'm thinking about another. There's another band that does video game music.
Oh, I think I've heard of them.
Yeah, I've seen them before, but I haven't heard just cartoon theme songs. But I feel like that would probably be a couple of songs thrown in by a 90s band or something.
That'd be pretty fun. And it's not even the theme songs, the songs inside of the shows were better because they made such a big deal of it. I watched Doug
Oh, the beats?
Dude, the beats were so dope, man. I need more allowance, need more allowance, right? It was just kind of a banging on a trash can. Well, that was Doug's band. I remember all that stuff because it was just such an integral part of the show. And I just feel like now it's not. And not only that, I really think they didn't dumb down the musicality of it. And I said that weird, but they didn't dumb down the musicality of it. And because of that, I think our generation gets music better just because we're used to hearing songs with weird interval. If you think about it, like The Simpsons, that's the tritone. That's a weird interval to sing. We heard it it's still the show's still on, but we heard it every week for years. It's like we're all used to that. And so now when you get people that are just kind of hearing these really simple little, I don't know how they go. I just heard a bunch of them and then nothing stands out to me. They don't quite have that thing that they used to.
So when did Family Guy start? Because I'm not sure what category to put it in. That wasn't 90s, was it?
Yeah, 90s.
Oh, it was?
Early 90s, I think. I would guess like 91, 92. I remember watching it when I was like 8 or 9. TGIF on Fridays, ABC.
Family Guy on a TGIF?
Sorry, what'd you say?
Family Guy.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, wow.
I heard the wrong thing. I thought you said...
This is talk about being right on the border. Guess when Family Guy started?
Started?
Yeah, first episode.
Ooh. 98?
January 31st, 1999.
Oh, wow.
So it was right on that border of just crossing over.
No, sorry, man. You said Family Guy, and I heard Family Matters in my head for some reason.
Oh, no.
Which all had that was a whole nother thing. All those shows had great music too. But yeah, Family Guy was like the last, to me, like great, like, I mean, Seth MacFarlane's an amazing musician and all that. Have the last great, like, the music is such an integral part of the show.
Oh yeah. And it's intent. It's almost like merry melodies, like like a throwback to like the Bugs Bunny days, because those were like full orchestras,
right,
playing those songs. And if you go back, and not only the songs but all the music throughout the entire cartoon is like a big score of music that just hundreds of musicians are like, you don't think about this while you're watching. He like runs up the stairs, it's like
yes,
there's some dude on the xylophone playing that.
Yeah.
He's counting measures. Like, it's insane. So like I mentioned Family Guy because it's the cartoons that you mentioned were like they were the theme songs were like very pop oriented.
Yeah, pop rock. Yeah.
And just like, maybe 5 to 10 piece band just kind of grooving, not like a full orchestra.
Sure.
So, which is like, I can't think of, maybe The Simpsons too. Yeah, probably The Simpsons, because they have a lot of like orchestral kind of music. But Family Guy was like deep into all of these songs and orchestra arrangements and all that, like that I hadn't really thought about in a cartoon since like Bugs Bunny days.
Yeah, it took it to levels of like.
Yeah.
There's so many good songs. I mean, you can spend the whole thing in this music from Family
Guy. Family Guy and South Park is just like.
The South Park theme song is a jam. Like.
Just stupid. The what makes those shows is amazing, and a lot of people just don't understand. They just see the surface of just like stupid fart humor and stuff like that, but the depth around those shows musically and in terms of subject matter and all that, it's just like mind-blowingly brilliant.
Yeah. So I watched some just for the music, honestly, but thinking of more, the King of the Hill theme song is instrumental and it's perfect.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. There's no words to that.
Right, and it's so. It sounds like someone kind of doing that.
Some guy just walked into the studio. I got an idea. It goes like this. And
they're like,
that's perfect. Let's record it.
That guy's got a gift. Let's just go with it, But yeah, and so I guess there's probably less budgets for a lot of shows now with their music as well. I would assume. But it's such an important thing, and it really does lock in a lot of thematic elements, and then you create this kind of like it's like what a jingle does for your like appetite. You hear the McDonald's song and you want to get a Big Mac. When you hear these songs, it's like the second that you start hearing the first hit of the Family Guy, that big stab, everyone's like, oh. Family Guy time. Like it just automatically clicks you in. So
Yeah.
I think people underestimate that. But you know, if y'all think that there's music that's better from cartoons and
Or tell us what songs you like from
yeah,
cartoons, just in general. Don't have to
I'll
be
tell
better.
you why you're wrong. Because
Oh, well, if you want to be confrontational, you can do what Jericho said.
oh,
If you just want to share and be a loving community,
I see.
like
Sorry,
I
sorry.
suggest,
I see.
then you can leave a nicer comment.
That's also fine.
Uh,
But yeah, that's
yeah,
pretty
man.
great. So that's been another episode of the Life's a Circus podcast.
Yeah.
Talking about that music stuff. So make sure to like, subscribe, comment, share this video with at least 2 people.
2 people
that still watch cartoons in their 40s.
Yes.
All right. And I know there's a lot. Like
cartoons are for every age.
I know, but there's always been like, you shouldn't. Yeah, you should. They're made by adults. They're for adults. Kids just happen to like them too, but they're for adults. So yeah. And yeah, with that being said, we'll see you on the next one.
Later. Hey.
Peace.
They took our jobs!